Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number 489-618 polished nickel solid brass doorstop. So let's dissect the part number. The 489 means that it is a doorstop. It is an L-shaped apparatus, piece of hardware with a rubber stop here. The 618 specifically means polished nickel on a solid brass base material. You can even see a small amount of evidence on the back side that it's brass. The magnet proves that it is, or at least proves it's not ferrous. Okay? So it's a very nice finish. Now, being Rockwood, it means that the finish is almost always exceptional. Solid brass, polished nickel, different than polished chrome. Side by side, you can sure tell that there's a difference, but if polished nickel is the one you want, 618 is the finish. Doorstops, why are they used? Where are they used? Well, for the obvious reason, you need some means by which to stop the door, but the real question is, what's going on at the door that you need this? The most common application that I see is where there is a single door and very commonly a double door, especially when it's the 489 like this, the wider one, a pair of doors, that would be installed in a cased opening frame, therefore there are no stops, and installed on pivots so that the hardware is concealed. So center hung pivots would technically allow a door to swing in or out, very likely damaging the door if it was intended to swing only out or only in, meaning only in one direction. You need a means by which to physically stop the door, and that's what this piece of hardware is for. You could also see this very commonly installed in situations where they just simply want the hardware very concealed and they want the frame to have clean lines, kind of invisible. Where is the hardware? How is this door working? That sort of stuff. And that is a very common way to use this as well. The bottom line is it's an auxiliary piece of hardware in the sense that it's a doorstop, so it could be used without disqualification in a lot of instances when you simply need a means by which to stop the door. Now the rubber stop that's on here, that is a piece of neoprene, would be my guess, or foam, or maybe a foam tape. It's pretty dense though. It gives you the impression that it's of good quality. You can see when I depress my finger, it doesn't, not that you can really tell, but it's soft enough to easily push down, but it's also firm enough where it takes its original shape immediately. Good quality item. Certainly would not mar the door. This would be the opposite of anything that would leave any sort of mark on a door. If you had wood doors and they were, an exotic species of veneer like anagray or something, you'd need to have something non-marring, and this certainly fits the bill. There is a link below this video to what is called the product brochure, which shows this item, the 489, along with the 488. It's a smaller version, very much for a single door. The 489, if you have a double door, the 489 is the proper one, but it can go single for a single door. Dimensionally, you can see that it's written there that the base is 3-inch wide. That is indeed the case. By 2-inch. Okay. Thickness of this material, it's substantial. They do not give a thickness on this. You'd really need to refer to a machining template. And this is every bit of 1/8 of an inch thick. It's not as thick as a hinge, of course, or a commercial hinge. But it is certainly thicker than residential hinges. The face dimension, 1 inch, which means you're going to have about 7/8 down here. That is indeed the case. Okay, really nice quality item. You can see that there are 4 countersinks there. And what's always good about Rockwood is you typically get a lot of fasteners. And in this package, you're going to get 4 machine screws if you're going to a steel frame, and then 4 wood screws, obviously. 2 plastic anchors. you know, use those where and when you need them. I can't really explain the logic with two, but nonetheless they're in there. Maybe it's an anomaly. Wood screws and machine screws would be what I would expect to see. If you have any questions on the Rockwood number 489-618 polished nickel plated solid brass double doorstop, or any other Rockwood product, who's a full-line manufacturer of all things trim and auxiliary hardware related, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.